Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another quick video. Sorry I didn't report last night and give you another video last night, but unfortunately I didn't get back in until about 12:30. I was even more tired, and that's one I did a few days ago. So yeah, it's been running a little bit later than normal. But I'm here in my truck now. I'm here in Illinois, ready to deliver to St. Louis in the morning. But before we get into that, everybody, thank you everybody for all the comments, all the new subscribers, all the likes. I appreciate everything. And as always, everybody, before this one, if you like the video, remember, give me a thumbs up down below. Any comments you wish to make, go ahead and make them. I try to answer most all of them I can. And if you like the channel and check out the other videos, subscribe to the channel. We'll see if we can grow. We've gotten pretty good up here. Maybe we can hit 100 by the end of next month. Hit 70 in less than a month, so I'm not exactly being greedy on everything I book for. But anyway, the Big Ten rumor, everybody comes out about this report that's come out now. Report is, my hair looks horrible. I know. Oh well. The Big Ten report is about all of these schools that supposedly being mentioned by the Big Ten commissioner, except the Big Ten commissioner didn't mention any of these teams. And the only source for all of this stuff has been Brett McMurphy's report from his source. I have looked around to try to find anybody else who's reported these same schools, and the problem is nobody else has. So I don't know if maybe somebody's yanking his chain to see if there's these, put this out as feelers to see what's going on. I also got a lot of people in the comments, and also people have been messaging me, some friends of mine, saying, why isn't the Big 12 doing anything? Like, you do understand their new commissioner doesn't take power until August 1st. But there is one thing I do want to bring up. One statement that I found rather intriguing, and another fellow YouTuber, actually several, brought this up. And the language that said about USC and UCLA coming in the beginning as full members. That was a little interesting to me. Because Rutgers, Maryland, they didn't come in as full members. They came in as part members, and then over time they built up the full membership. Nebraska had the same thing, I believe. So why would USC and UCLA have to be at full membership if they're the ones who asked to be invited? Well, that means that it looks like the Big Ten would have to have reached out to USC and UCLA, and USC and UCLA made a counter offer for, you want us in your conference, we get full membership from the jump. You want the LA market, that's what you get. So if USC and UCLA asked for membership, they wouldn't have asked for full membership off the jump, because nobody else did. The only way this would have worked is if the Big Ten's the one who reached out to them. Which means, could there be lawsuits? Could there be other things involved? Potentially there could be. But again, about all those teams that are rumored in this alleged report that Brett McMurphy put out, he's the only source for any of this. So I'm not buying it right now. There's not enough sources out there to confirm this. Now, could he be right? He could very well be right. I also believe the fact that the one team that they're mentioning and ignoring out of all of this is Notre Dame. I'm waiting for the conversation to happen between the Big Ten and Notre Dame. And it's going to Big Ten asking Notre Dame, what's it going to take to get you in here? I have a funny feeling that everybody says Oregon and Washington are going to join first. I think it's going to be Stanford and maybe Cal with them. And I think Notre Dame does want to be in the same conference as Stanford. We have to probably bring Cal along to get the governor of California to shut up. So that may be who goes in first. It may not be Washington and Oregon. It may be Stanford and Cal and Notre Dame, and then maybe one more school to join. Could be Oregon. Could be Washington. Well, everybody said, well, if they did 6 schools, they'd probably take Utah. I'm like, why would they take Utah? What fits the narrative of the Big Ten? Academics. Big Ten basketball is not that good, but the fact is they like having states that had existing rivalries. They like having that. And Colorado had an existing rivalry with Nebraska from the Big 12, who's also in the Big Ten. Utah never has any of those rivalries. They're basically a fish out of water. So this is just my thoughts, my opinions. Do I hold any stock in the report from Brett McMurphy right now? I really don't know, because it's the only source I've heard on this. So I have no idea if any of it's true. So I guess this is a rumor. Well, this isn't a rumor. It's the fact that I think that the Big Ten reached out to USC and UCLA. Because again, USC and UCLA wouldn't have asked for full membership. They would have asked to join. Note, if the Big Ten asked, USC and UCLA would have done a counter offer to get them to come back. So we'll see how this goes. But as always, everybody, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and always, everyone, please, let's be good to each other.